5K bad beat. Oh, somebody's excited out in the background there. That is on the main floor. Who knows? Maybe they hit a high hand. We do have high hands running. Let's get back to the action here. We did have Neto raise pocket sixes to 15. He got 3-bet by Justin, who at this time we are unknown of his cards. He made it 60. BBB out in seat 1 with the 6-4 of clubs elects to make the call, and Rigo out of the small blind with the 8-9 of diamonds electing to make the call as well. We go to a flop of King, Queen, Jack, Rainbow. We got Rigo is on a gut shot. Neto with bottom pair, right? Not on the board. He's not on the board. He does have sixes. I do see Justin gonna c-bet here and should be taking it down a lot of the times. Oh, it did go to the turn. Rigo did improve to a flush draw with his straight draw. He's gonna get rid of BBB there. Should be bringing in Rigo and is probably gonna get rid of Neto. So we're gonna go heads up to a river here. Ace of hearts, no help to Rigo, who at this moment is just sitting on a 9 high. I believe he's probably just gonna surrender, let the hand go, which he does check. And Justin turning ace 4 of diamonds, river in the ace, but was ahead with the ace. Diamond would have been bad news. What up, Mario? Joining the chat, man. Thank you for tuning in. It is 2-5 Hold'em here. We are on hand 15. Neto making a 10 to go on the button with the ace-deuce offsuit. Justin not having any of it makes it 40 to go with the king-8 of hearts. And Mari coming along for the ride as well from under the gun with the queen-10. And we're going to be going 3 ways to a flop. Jack 10-6 board. Mari with the best of it right now with a pair of 10s. It does check around. 5 of clubs on the turn. It's going to check around again, I believe. Nope. Mari putting out 80. Does take it down. Seven in the pot. I would have liked him to open it up here to 65-70. He does make it 50. Justin, Jack 10 of hearts. He is going to make the call. Mari waking up with the ladies in the big blind. There is 180 in the pot. Yep, I like a 225 out here. Oh, he did elect to make it 180. He does go pot. 185. Some folds, action back around to the Rock, who was the original raiser. Makes the call. I do believe Justin is going to make the call as well. We will be going to a flop 3 ways. Ace King versus Jack 10 suited versus 2 queens. Justin flopping top pair. Madi making sure that he does have the ladies down there. Takes a quick sneak peek. He is sitting on 432 and the pot is 585, so he does elect to just rip it in now. He is taxing any flush draws and any jack. Justin makes a call. 4 of hearts on the churn. 3 of diamonds on the river. 2 pairs for both players, but Madi will prevail with the queens. 1449 heading his way.
Give me another line. Give me another line. Let's do Milwaukee plus 3. You're already free rolling. Maybe. Maybe. Yeah? I told you now. You do now.
Justin, 6-4 of clubs, electing to raise it up to 35, and Master Walter, who originally limped for 5 with the Queen 9 of hearts, making the call, going heads up to a flop of Jack 5-8, Rainbow. Walter did flop a gut shot, and it does go check. Bada bing, bada boom. 10 of hearts on the churn. Walter with the nut straight as of right now, and does have a backdoor flush draw. Justin did bet 40. Walter does make the call. He is checking, allowing Justin to do the betting.
The spread, I think, is 4.5, but I'll give you the first half plus 3.
He does quickly check and gives the rope to Justin. Justin with the $75 bet is going to hear the bad news here in the form of a raise.
Or better yet, like, who's the worst sports bettor you know?
Just too bad for Walter that Justin really has nothing to continue with, but he was able to get 40 on the churn and 70 on the river, 75 on the river by just checking, and he does elect to go all in. This is a snap fold, and he does take down the pot. I like the play. He doesn't have to show his hand, so And I'm back. Had to leave the booth for a little bit, guys. Restroom break. TMI, huh? So let's see. Right here, we got Triple B with a set of deuces. And Madi, who flopped top pair and turning a flush draw. Interesting. Action is on Madi, who checked, and Triple B with a $280 bet. Protecting his deuces, denying equity, or at not 33%, followed by Triple B with 24, Vagabond at 15, Rigo at 14. And I think everyone else at 12 and under. We have a $10 straddle up front. The Rock makes the call with the Jack 9 of diamonds. Nuno making the call with the 8-6 offsuit. Fold. Justin, who's been relatively quiet tonight, makes the call with pocket 8s in the hijack. Madi getting in there like swimwear with the 6-3 of spades. Vagabond on the button, has the power. Elects to make it 105 to go with the King 10 of spades. I like the play. Trying to isolate. Is in position. There is some money out there. Action back around to Triple B, who's in the small blind looking down at a suited wheel ace. Ace-5 of diamonds. Who wants to take it to the streets and elects to make the call. Couple of folds. Action back around to Justin, who's holding pocket 8s. Elects to make the call as well. So we're going to be going 3 ways to a flop here. Pocket 8s versus King 10 of spades versus the Ace-5 of diamonds. Action will be on Triple B in the small blind, who's holding the suited ace. Queen 10-4 with 2 hearts. Vagabond flopping second pair was the pre-flop aggressor. It is checked around to him, and he does make it 205. Should be enough to take it down, and it is enough to take it down. Gets through Triple B. Justin holding pocket 8s. Shout out to Seno in the chat. These players do need to loosen up, he says. Somebody send some alcohol into the room. And send some into this room if you send some into that room. Ace of clubs on the turn. Justin getting sticky on the flop. Wasn't gonna relinquish those 8s with 1 bet. Does go check check. Queen of diamonds on the river. Justin would need to put a decent sized bet here. There is 770 in the pot. He decides to check, and Vagabond deciding on what to do. Does decide to check back, go to showdown, and we'll see that his 10s are more than running out on the main floor. There is a good amount of action. And we are the home of the progressive high hands. $100 rollovers, $100 high hands with rollovers all day long from 9 to 2 a.m. Aces full of 10s to qualify. First payout will be at 5 p.m. But you can come in the morning to qualify for that. So that's exactly what happened today, guys. We ended the night last night with a $1,400 high hand. Players were in the building early and often. Somebody hit I believe a king high straight flush. 5 o'clock came out. They added 100 to the high hands, and he got paid out 1,500, guys. So it does pay to play here at Texas Card House. Back to the action. We are going 3 ways to a flop here. There was pre-flop action. We have Justin holding the 10-8 of hearts, Madi with the king 10 off, and Vagabond with the ace jack off. Justin checks, Madi checks. Action is checked around to Vagabond, who is on the button, holding the best hand. And he does bet out 80, and it probably will be good enough to take down. And he does.
Ace king is good. Never have ace king. Here we go.
Oh, and one.
Yeah, that's true.
Some of the guys looking to create action.
Oh, man, one time.
Everybody's interested.
I got one no. It changes the action. I got somebody else on the list for the stream.
What up, Sal? Thank you for tuning in, buddy.
I like it because it makes the game go crazy. Like, people start really playing.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Can we at least do a round of straddles? At least. I mean,
Justin,
he said yes.
middle
Round of
of
straddles, everybody
talking,
go with that. We're doing a
picking up action, looking down at pocket 10s, 2 black 10s, making it 15 to go. Madi, who's been really active as of late, looks down at ace 7, makes the call behind him. Holds around to Triple B in seat 1, who looks down at pocket 5s. In the hijack, makes it 75 to go.
I don't like the 7 moves because it's the same thing. One person's not going to play and it's just going to wait.
Couple of folds around. Justin,
It's going to keep folding 7 moves, so it's technically not the entire table.
pocket 10s,
One person's going to be waiting for aces.
makes the call.
Dude, you had, it was like 90% there, dude, 95% there.
Yeah, and I think Walter kind of did this too. Kind of.
What up, Ali? Join us, buddy. We have a packed house tonight. A bunch of Hold'em tables running on the main floor, as well as a bunch of tables for our 25K guarantee. Ace 8, Ace 6, Queen, 2 spades. Madi out flopping the 2 better hands with a pair of aces. Jack of spades on the turn. Each one of the players holding a spade, but nobody holding the nut spade. Justin betting out 125. Action on Madi, who can do nothing but call here. Triple B, the pre-flop aggressor with 5s, has to make the fold, and we will be going heads up to a river where Justin has a lot of equity. A king, a spade, or a 10. And it is the ace of diamonds, all but locking it up for Madi. Justin letting it, deciding to not put any more chips in, decides to make a check, and Madi leading out for 200. Oh, Justin with a check shove. 1,032 in the middle with pocket 10s. Madi asking for a count. Interesting. Madi making the call. Justin with great intent, with the right mindset, but Madi not going to let go of 3 aces just like that and makes the call. Justin will be seeing the bad news. Nice hand going back to Madi there. 2,500 in the pot. got action, guys. So you got Rigo with the ace queen, Nuno with the 8-5, Sobrino, who was put in the raise with pocket sevens to 40. And Justin rips it for 325 with the ace 10 of hearts. And BBB, who also has pocket tens, makes the call. Action back on Sobrino, who's holding pocket sevens. I do believe he's probably going to go ahead and let him go. And we will be seeing ace 10 versus pocket tens. Just really no incentive to call there with tens, with pocket sevens, I'm sorry. And BBB, who's been running hot,
I was hoping he just called your 40 out there.
called the all-in of Justin, who's holding ace 10 of hearts, and all he has to do is fade an ace in hearts. Jack 4-4 board, one heart. Turn king, picked up outs. Oh, rivered ace. It's running good, but that did not matter as Justin is taking down the pot with aces and fours with the king kicker. First real dent into Triple B's stack.
We can still do bomb pots. We just have to single board bomb pots, right? I'm good with that. We can do single board bomb pots?
I don't know.
Or I think it's 10 of those.
Justin raising the king jack of hearts to 60.
You targeting me, bro? You targeting me?
Vagabond calling with the 8-6 of hearts. Action back around to the rock, who folds, and we're going to be going heads up to a flop.
You called me. Oh, how dare you?
Ace 10-5, 2 diamonds. Should go check, check. Both have gut shots. Both players have a gut shot here. Justin with the bet of 75, good enough to take it down.
I was just joking anyway.
What time are we ending? 9?
Just a heads up.
He said that once we stop the stream, we can still play. Did you take it? No. Did you take it? No. Huh? You said no. I can't get like you tell me that he didn't. What do you want? Nothing. Oh, you don't want anything? You want Are you 80? man's not even dead. LA can score so fast. They have shooters. Why didn't we lose? Fair enough.
He does too. He has a stronger.
Wow. On the river. Oh shit. Life easier doing. Hey, Justin. You're out, right?
No,
You guys go back? Alright. Are you guys interested in doing this double board peel of bonfire? Double board peel of bonfire?
Are we off that?
What do you want?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, everybody else feel okay?
Yeah, like I pulled it out of turn. But then I'm pretty sure I can still fall.
Tension jacket.
Because the actual change.
$10 bonfire? Double board peel bonfire?
Double board? You can just because the actual change. But it could be an angle like I didn't know you could do that.
I didn't feel it. You heard me say you're
Block
good.
top two. I don't know if you played the difference. Block top two.
It was such a shooting amount. I was like 214. Like,
Yeah,
it's
block top two.
Yeah, when you hit it with your
Block two.
that would
My net.
I didn't mean to. I meant it.
Picks up my
put on it, yeah, you can put on your sweater and fucking everything, dude.
You guys are in trouble.
This is the first ever double board peel of bonfire on stream.
And I'm a part of it.
Congratulations.
Oh, part of it. How much is the pot? I will do $80. AKA. Are we bothering with this?
conversate with some of the players. I try to get into the stream game, talk to those players as well. So when I do disappear, there is reason behind it. Also, get the blood flowing. I can't sit for 4 hours straight. Got a $20 straddle here, a couple of callers. Rigo calls with the A7. Sobrino with the 10-8 offsuit. Justin raising to 75 with the offsuit wheel ace. Action back on BBB, who had the straddle out. Looking down at ace-4 offsuit.
If I self-ban from this Texas card house, does that mean I'm self-banned? No, you're not going to ban from this Texas card house.
You self-ban?
No, no, we'd never. Who's joking?
BBB making the call, and we're going to see a flop. Heads up, ace-4 offsuit versus the ace-5 offsuit, and each holding the other one's cards as far as suit-wise. King 5-6, Justin out in taking the lead with a pair of fives there. Bets out 100. BBB making the call. Has cynical thoughts here, floating to try to take down the pot either on the turn or the river here. Goes check, check. King of clubs on the river. Justin taking down the pot here with a pair of fives as it goes stream, but I don't know about you guys, but I am excited for next week's stream games as we are running a PLO next Wednesday and a VPIP 2-5 Hold'em game next Friday. Justin waking up with the ladies. Makes it 35 to go. Madi, who's been really active the last hour and a half or so. 9-6 of spades making the call. Action back around to Triple B, who has the ace-queen offsuit. Does decide to 3-bet to 160. Action folds back around to Justin, who was the original raiser and has pocket queens. I believe he's going to put in a 4-bet here. He's reaching for chips, and he's going to make it 435, 5 and change. It is a big sized 4-bet. Makes it 510. A couple of quick folds, and he does show pocket queens. BBB with the $20 button straddle. Action on Master Walter. Cool. Folds. A couple of quick folds. Action around to Nuno in the 5 seat. Fold. Sobrino with the king 5 of clubs, making the call. Justin holding king jack of diamonds. Gonna put in a raise to 75 here. Madi, queen 9 of clubs, gonna make the call.
That never goes well for you when people are really excited about using
Couple of quick folds, and we will be going heads up to a flop here. King jack of diamonds versus the queen 9 of clubs. $197 in the pot. 5-3-3, 2 spades. Action goes check, check. 6 of spades on the turn. Neither player holding a spade. King high in the lead right now. 6 of clubs. Action does check around, and king high will take down this pot. Just trying to catch up, guys.
I didn't see him walk out with 2 stacks of reds. It's not like 20 on Jersey. Investigate.
We have a $20 button straddle out there by Justin. Action on Madi, who decides to fold. Vega Bond's going to fold. BBB's away from his chair at the moment. So Master Walter with the ace queen of clubs. Master Walter does make it 60 to go. He is under the gun +1. It's been relatively quiet. Nuno, not sure if he's seen the same game I've been seeing, but decides to make the call with the king 7 of spades here. Action back around to Justin, who's looking down at king 10 offsuit.
That's just a Wednesday, right? Like he's buying in like max too. He's not just a little bit.
300. I know what you're talking about. He ran it up to like $2 grand and lost it immediately. Then he bought it for like another $3 grand.
King 10 4. Justin, who was the pre-flop straddler, smashing the board. Action is on Master Walter, who did have the lead pre, did flop a gut shot, and I believe has a flush draw. So we should see some fireworks here. Does lead out for 90. Action on Nuno, who flopped top pair with a 7 kicker. Does fold. Action back around to Justin. Does make the call. We're going to see a churn here. Heads up. 367 in the pot. Walter, who has a flush draw, straight draw. 6 of hearts on the churn. No help to Master Walter, who is either going to keep betting small or check. But once checked to, Justin is probably going to smash on the gas. He does have top 2. Does lead out for 125. He's going to get some value for the top 2 there. He's ahead. Not sure that he knows he has to fade a jack or a club. Master Walter making the call there. Jack of spades on the river. Did somebody say gin? Master Walter rivering Broadway. 617 in the pot. Master Walter sitting on 549. I expect him to go at least 225 to 275 for value. And he does go 300. It's right in the neighborhood of value. And Justin does snap call with the 2 pair there and sees the bad news.
I just don't like LA, bro.
Master Walter hitting gin on the river. Do have a couple of hands left for you guys here. Thank you guys once again for joining us here at Texas Card House RGV, located in the All-American City here in Edinburgh, Texas, the Rio Grande Valley. We are on our last couple of hands, guys. Master Walter here, waking up with the jiggities, opening it, raising it to 50. Justin, who has ace-8 offsuit, made it 30, needs 35 to call.
Yeah, I didn't like it, bro.
10-6 deuce with 2 spades. Justin checks. He does have the ace of spades. Oh, he does turn top pair and checks. Master Walter with the pocket jacks is going to go ahead and bet 40. Justin's going to make the call here.
But I decided not to. How's the weather? I mean,
It's been windy.
yeah, look. I'd rather wait till like. Oh,
Rigo opens Jack 10 offsuit. Justin makes the call with the Jack 8 of hearts. And Madi with the ace 9 offsuit making the call as well. Going to be going 3 ways to a flop here.
yeah, it is.
7-7-5 flop. Checks around. 10 of clubs on the turn. So Rigo does turn top pair. It was a pre-flop raiser.
Yeah, there was one. I owned it.
And he does bet 40.
That wasn't very good. Right.
Justin, who's looking for a 9,
I know. I could only ever get one.
makes the
table
fold.
going.
And Madi makes the fold. So Rigo going to go ahead and pick up a little pot there.
I would like to play there.
Man, you would think because of all the winter Texas.